Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to another episode of What's Behind the Culture. You know me, your favorite rapper, your favorite MC, and now I'm your favorite presenter. So today, guys, it's a good thing. I'm not alone. I'm actually with a beautiful friend of mine, the craziest company, my co-worker, Zinhle. What's up?
Hey everybody, thank you for joining us right on What's Behind the Culture. My name is Zinhle. We bring you nothing but absolutely all of the best entertainment of Muzanzi. It's not all about entertainment. Talent, music, and everything that is happening right here in Muzanzi. Not only today, we bring you nothing, but we bring you our guest, Vincent the Poet. Ladies and gentlemen.
It's Vince the Poet.
Yes, Vince the Poet. Yeah, actually, if you don't know about this one, then I don't know, you probably have a problem. But I got you. We're about to fix that. He is a motivational speaker. He is a brand ambassador of this beautiful place. And yes, man, not to forget that we actually really appreciate them for hosting us. You know what I mean? It's tight out here. So yeah, back to Vince the Poet. He's my inspiration actually. The fuel of everything that I'm doing in my life. I'm trying new things. Actually, shout out to him. And so I'm pretty sure he's going to inspire you as much as I am motivated. And so actually, Vince, how are you, brother?
I'm good with myself.
I'm actually doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you actually for having us. And so you're a busy person, you know. So Oscar Sanyara, so we had to hijack you, man. So we really appreciate that.
It's such a pleasure to me, actually. It's an honor, man. It's an honor. It's an honor. I think this is the first interview I'm actually having in Ekasi.
Really?
Yeah, it's the first interview.
So usually you get interviews where?
In Gauteng most of the time. So this is going to be history at home. Yeah, this is going to be history.
Yeah, man. Shout out to us and the whole team, man.
Shout out to What's Behind the Culture, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, man. So let's talk about Vince the Poet, man. So please tell us about yourself, man.
Vince the Poet is a hustler who was born in Bushbuckridge, Majimbe village a couple of years ago. I'm at my 30th now and I'm very proud of what I've done so far. Actually, originally I'm a Pulana. Then I was raised by Tsongas. So a lot of people doesn't know my other surname. My other surname is Shai. So I'm Vincent Mgiba Shai, the poet. I call myself that. So I'm an ex-MC, I'm a professional voiceover artist, I'm a motivational speaker, and then I'm an entrepreneur, a philanthropist, and then I'm also a hustler, I can say.
Yo, man. So are you shy since Waka shy?
No, not exactly. I'm not shy. I'm an actor actually, so I'm used to cameras, I'm used to television and radio.
I mean, okay.
I mean, there's a lot that you do. How did you start and how did the rest came about?
This whole thing started as drama during my primary school in 2005. And then when I went to high school, I began the love of poetry and the love of drawing. Actually, I was doing both poetry and drawing. And then I fell in love more with poetry than drawing. And then I had to pursue poetry as a career to me. And I'm doing well with poetry.
Yo, man, that's really actually something else. And so, poetry. Did you actually be like, yo, I want to go far with this thing? Because you know really how people are. They're like, in poetry, it's not for all of us. And so, I mean, I need a 9-to-5 job. So in yourself, like, how did you actually decide, oh no, I want to go far with this poetry. I want to be a poet.
Poetry to me, it's a calling and it's a talent. I started writing short stories and some love letters. So, yeah, I could write that during my grade 8 time. So I developed a love and a lot of ladies could like me because of my poetry and how well I was speaking English by then. And I met this gentleman at my church called Brian Mashihu. So he's a poet, a very successful motivational speaker and a poet. So he mentored me and then I became the best that I am today, and I developed a lot of young stars and I helped them to realize their talent and to believe in themselves and to know who they are and where they are heading to.
Okay, I mean, I believe that I'm not cuffed, so I know who to come through when I need a love letter. And so.
Yeah, actually, I can help you to change a lady's mind when you had a fight with your lady.
Can you also help me to write a love letter to send it to my man?
Yeah, I can do that wholeheartedly. So with a pleasure.
Do you charge?
For you, I'm gonna make it for free, guys, because this is big to me. For the first time in my cast, this kind of thing's happening.
Okay.
I mean, like you are a poet, you are an entrepreneur, and then you also appeared on TV.
Yeah, I'm on TV actually, and then now I'm behind the cameras. I'm doing voiceover. I realized in 2018, 2019 that I'm a good voiceover artist, and then I began to learn most of the voiceovers on YouTube and on TV, and I came across with this guy called Weza Matumani. He called himself Weza, that guy. He does a lot of commercials on television and radio, and he's one guy in South Africa who can speak various languages so well. Then the guy really inspires me, and my dream is to meet him actually. And this guy called Proverbs, the presenter of the SA's Idols. Yeah. I wish to meet these guys, and also DJ's Boo. His voice really inspires me, and when I listen to him on radio and television, and when I go through his stories, and I remember somewhere he said that people could laugh at him that his voice is not good, but today they are paying for his voice, and today they are paying for my voice as well.
Hey man, that's a beautiful thing. Yeah man, DJ's Boo is an inspiration though. Like he's bringing more fire.
Yeah. Yeah, he really inspires me to sell on the street. It really inspires me to sell on the street. He's one of the gentlemen in South Africa that I wish to meet and that I wish to work with.
Yo, man, that's actually nice. So yeah, man, motivational speaking. So, how do you actually decide? I don't know. I want to motivate students. I want to motivate people. And where did the idea of going to different schools and talk to students come about actually? Alright,
it's actually started in churches while I was performing poetry, and I could write most of the motivational poetry than any other poetry I could write in my life. Then motivational poetry gave me an open space to be a motivational speaker, or it gave me a platform or a channel to be a speaker. And then I realized that I'm doing well, and after I've recited a poem, people get inspired and their life changes. And then I met this gentleman, Brian Mashihu, and then he mentored me through motivational speaking and public speaking. He could take me to schools actually before I could take myself to schools. And then I began the love of being a speaker. And then I started my own tour called Vince the Poet Motivational Speaking Tour. Yeah, and then I had to visit my local schools and then until up there.
So how many schools do you believe that you visited since you decided to?
Yeah, it's over 1,000 schools nationwide, and that's a record. Actually, come again?
1,000 schools?
Yeah, it's over 1,000 schools
From
for the
when?
past, from 2012 until today in 2020. Yeah, it's over 1,000 schools, and I believe that that one is a great record. When I check online, there's nobody who has done that in Africa and in South Africa. Even DJ's Boo visited over 900 schools nationwide, and I made over 1,000 schools, and I have a record for that. And I actually fit to be written in one of the South Africa's, what do they call it? The people who broke the record. Yeah, in the records book of South Africa.
Do you sometimes look at yourself and where you come from and where you are right now and say like, damn, I made it?
Yeah, I believe I'm successful today. It is not the money that I made, but the work that I made and the life that I've changed and a lot of developments that I've done. Yeah, I can say I'm successful, not because of the money. No, it's not about the money, but it's about the development and the life that we are changing on our daily basis.
Now, no, I believe that you are a big brand. So, like, do you have a team that you're actually with? Like, you know how a brand works. You know that you need a personal photographer, videographer, transport, management.
Creator, everything.
Yeah, we do. I do have a team. Actually, I create jobs for the youth in Bushbuck region, Mpumalanga. When I started the motivational speaking tour, I could always take 4 or 5 guys and I could pay them. Every week I could take a new photographer, a new driver, a new manager, and also 2 ladies who could help us to sell, because back then I started donating some sanitary towels in schools and school bags, stationery and the likes. And then I've created a lot of jobs, and the people that I worked with today, they are very far. The first guy I worked with is called Rasvej. That boy is one of the famous photographers in Bushbuck region. The guy is running a studio in Nelspruit and is also the resident photographer of Coyotes in Nelspruit. So he's doing well,
Wow, man, that's really, really beautiful. On social media, I've kind of realized that you've worked with YM Maestro. So what's his duty whenever you are together?
Okay, actually YM Maestro is, I can call him my little brother, but he's not actually my biological brother, but a lot of people believe that we are biological brothers because of how we love each other, how we dress the same, and how we are always with each other in various places and events. So I met YM Maestro back in 2013-14. He was still young by then. So actually, I could always see him doing poetry, and whenever I passed by his streets and his home, I could always play my poems, and then I could see that I'm inspiring him from a distance. So the other day he came to my place, he visited me, and then he told me his story, that his dream is to be a rapper, a businessman, and inspiring him. And then I said, worry not, my brother, I'm gonna mentor you and see how far we can go. Whatever that I'm going to eat, whatever stage that I'm going to have, you're gonna be there. And today, wow, I'm proud of the gentleman. He's doing himself so well. He's running a lot of companies. He's supporting his little brothers and sisters. He's doing well. He's running Amigo Jeans. He's doing well.
Do you still believe that you can create and motivate people in the next years to come?
Yes. Actually, I'm dreaming to have my own TV show where I'm going to be mentoring speakers, upcoming speakers, and where I'm going to be mentoring kids, even elders with poetry. And now that I've developed the stage of being a voiceover artist, I'm also going to teach them how to talk and how to manage their voices and how to change their voices in different ways, actually.
So as a poet, do you have how many books do you have, if you have one?
I have written over 3 books, and then I lost 2. Actually, it was misplaced. I gave it to this other successful businessman, so he misplaced them. Even today, we don't know where the books are. It's actually one book that is misplaced. We don't know where the book is, and that book, it could actually be 2 books because it was very big. There was over 100 poems collections inside. and over maybe 40 to 50 quotations from well-known people across the world. And I began to rewrite my own book, but I'm not done yet with it, but it's almost done. It's just a few touch-ups there and there. Then it's going to be published anytime soon when it's ready.
What was the inspiration of you writing a book?
My inspiration was that I need the world and the South African youth to read about my story, and for them to be inspired to begin to write their own things and to know that they too can make it. If somebody like me and somebody like DJ's Boo and somebody like Proverbs can make it, they too can.
Yeah, man, truly speaking, I am inspired by those two people. Proverb, actually in the music side, and being a presenter. And you guys get some similarities. I don't know if I'm the only one who's saying that. Yeah.
I had to be stopped back then in Joburg. Back in 2016 and 2017, and a lot of people could say I look like Proverbs, and they could even go to my social media and go to there was a page called Lookalikes on social media where they get two people who look the same or who look familiar, and then they could say these people, they look the same. So I'm not even sure or aware that Proverbs knows me. He's not aware of me, but I am aware of him because he's a big guy to me. So my dream is to meet him as well. And yeah, a lot of people believe that I look like Proverbs.
Yeah, you're actually not the only one going through that. I don't know, but then as for me, it is inspiring actually being compared to someone that you look up to.
Yeah.
So actually, let's step into television. Our TV screen. So how did you end up being there? Where did you start? How did you get there?
Yeah, the journey of television was hard, man. At first, I attended a lot of. I began to go to Gauteng back in 2016-15, and then I attended a lot of auditions. Yeah, it was open auditions, and I also did online auditions. But most of the auditions that I've attended, it's open auditions, and then I failed 10 times in auditions, and then a lot of the judges could tell me that I won't act, and I didn't give up. I met this gentleman called Thabo Mkhabela. He's playing Lisholo on Skim Sam, and then I met him before he could be on television. Back in 2014 and 2015, he could come to my place and leave Teflo up to take a taxi to Akunu to come and write poetry with me. Actually, we inspired each other through poetry. He's one of the best poets. He's good in poetry, believe me. So he's the one who also helped me to be on Skim Sami as a background actor, Isidingo, Isitembi. So, and also there's a show called it's called Comedy Central. I was featured on Comedy Central. I was featured there. I was very, very humble. And then the very same people who told me that I can't act, when they saw me on television, they were very inspired. And then back in 2018 November, I was recognized by this other gentleman called Trevor Ramtokang. The gentleman, I met him in Joburg on Skim Sami receptions, on Skim Sam receptions while I was a background actor there. So he's the one who connected me with Scandal. Back in 2019, I got a featured role on Scandal as Mr. Nkosi. That one has opened so many doors for me. It has opened so many doors. Even today, I feel so humble.
Yeah, and the first time I saw you as Mr. Nkosi, I thought, I don't know, I didn't see the whole thing.
Yeah.
I didn't see the whole thing.
I didn't see.
I saw you.
When you met as Mr. Nkosi was a lawyer or?
Okay, Mr. Nkosi was an organ donor from the black market. He could donate organs and sell it to people, but he could crook them. He was a smart crook, actually, a smart crook. Yeah, but his dresses and his moves could tell that this guy, I've got some doubts about him.
I mean, you said you failed auditions.
Yes, I did fail auditions. Yeah.
And my question is, how did you feel when you first appeared on TV?
Sure, man, that was a dream come true. Especially the Scandal. It was a dream come true. I was a celebrity in Ekasi, man. I was very, very famous. Sure. And Actually, the appearance on Scandal helped me to make a lot of money outside through my business, through my entrepreneurship, through events. I get a lot of bookings where I end up opening a shop, and we end up beginning a media company with my guys. So it was actually amazing.
Wow.
Wow.
Alright, so Gelezanati, Yo TV, how did you get there?
Gelezanati and Yo TV began back in 2016 and 2015. Actually, there's a gentleman called Ricardo Mashihu. He called himself Ricky Mesh. He's a poet. So he was working with Love Life and with this other company in Joburg. It was a TV company. I forgot the name of it. Back in 2014 and 2015. And then he's the one who recognized me after they were looking for a young person who could do storytelling or could act dramas, and a lot of people suggested me on social media, and then they came to my place in Akunuk to come and shoot a bit of a drama, and which it was played on television. It was watched by over a million South Africans, believe me.
Yo, so this Ricardo is from around...
Yeah, Ricardo Mashiru is actually from Tsakani, but he's currently an officer. He's working in Kutlu. He's currently an officer, but his dream is he's also interested in writing books. He's actually working on a lot of books, and we are also doing poetry together. Yeah, and he's also one of my business partners.
Yeah, man.
And there's a guy called Potlako. Potlako is currently working on SABC in Outland Park. He's also one of the gentlemen who helped me to be on TV back in 2015 and 2014 on Yo TV and Gelezanati. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So as for Ricardo, I believe that I know him. We're actually from the same Kasi.
Yeah.
I've seen him also at Love Life.
Yes, he used to work with Love Life back then.
The Groundbreaker.
Exactly.
I don't know which category, but then he was. By the time when I was studying computer, I've always seen him. Yeah, man. He's a great guy actually. He's cool, calm.
He's a good guy.
And yo, so hey, man, you really doing the most actually. There's a lot that you're actually doing. I've always been inspired. I'm still inspired.
I'm also inspired.
Yeah, I don't remember the time. How old you were when you came to your high school, during your high school times?
The first time I saw you in high school was 2014. I believe I was in grade 9, if not mistaken.
Was it at Mahashi?
Maribe.
Maribe, yeah.
That's where you actually came through. And I was like, okay, this guy who's there is my
And you also, when you also came to Econ Ox reading all these poems, I was like,
yeah.
And
I think
this one time, I don't think I won ever came.
Bow tie.
Bow tie.
Uh-oh.
No one.
And I think back then I could rock Dr. Malinga's suit. Dr. Malinga actually inspired me as well to design clothes. Yeah. I'm the first guy actually in Mpumalanga to be seen wearing a suit of Dr. Malinga. Yeah, actually the first guy to have designed a Dr. Malinga suit around. And also I became famous selling shades. Shades, yeah. Like this kind, like the one that I'm wearing now. I've made a lot of sales. Actually, there's nobody who have made a lot of sales in Mpumalanga with shades and SIM cards than I did. There's nobody. I made a record, and that helped me to open a lot of businesses and also to sponsor my foundation.
Yo, man, like it's really. Oh, yo, so it's safe to say you're a comedian and you've been, I don't know, a musician, a rapper or something.
Actually, a lot of youngsters regard me as a comedian, but I regard myself as an entertainer because I'm able to make people laugh. And also the rapping side, yes, but I don't really call myself a rapper. I call myself a poet because it came through poetry. It came through poetry. Yes, I can rap, but I'm a poet.
Yeah, man, I've seen that. I think we met on a taxi rank.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember, and you were like, okay, can we battle? I was like, this guy's a poet. This guy's a poet. And then he came through, I was like, I know you wrote that. But yeah, man, you're really actually doing a lot. Because like, as for me, I believe that I always wanted to see myself doing one thing. And then I saw you doing a lot of like, is that even possible? I mean, Borna, so how do you manage time? Because you're doing a lot. How do you manage time?
Now it's easy because I've got a lot of guys that I'm connected with, and I've got a great team. I think I've got over 20 to 30 guys that I'm working with them that are behind the scene. A lot of people doesn't know them, but they know me as the most appearing face in people, but they're not aware that behind me there's over 30 guys whom I'm working with them. The photographers, the videographers, the editors, the drivers, the managers, and also the business assistant guys. It's quite a lot. It's quite a lot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I'm able to manage time because most of the time I'm indoors. You might find that a week goes by without people seeing me, and they could ask things like, "Are you around?" And I say, "I'm around." Like, okay, I'm always looking myself indoors because currently I'm dealing with commercials on television and radio, and I do a lot of scripts. I do a lot of scripts writing for adverts and for a bit of dramas and businesses, including profiles and stuff.
No.
Going
Yeah.
to the clothing aside, you have a clothing brand which is Extreme Culture.
Yes.
When, how did the name start?
The name began in 2020 during lockdown, around July, and then on the 18th of July I created a clothing brand called Extreme Culture. Okay, Extreme Culture actually I'm inspired by the world culture. How the diverse culture dress, how different cultures dress, and then I developed this name called Extreme. Okay, extreme, it means something great or intense, something great or intense, and then culture, it involves all the cultures in the world, and then collection. It's a collection of the cultures or collections of clothes, and then that's how Extreme Culture began. And then Extreme Culture was created after I've done an advert called Bravoplex with the famous cartoons called Zinhle and Smelani, and which I was paid quite a lot of money, over 10,000 rand. And then I invested all the money into Extreme Culture, and I began to sell clothes online. And believe me, Extreme Culture is doing well because currently there are over 100 youth who are making extra profit through Extreme Culture.
Yo, man,
Yeah.
that's actually amazing. That's very extreme, actually.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
extreme.
Yeah, you actually operating. You don't back down, actually.
I hustle, man, I hustle.
Yeah, man. So, what always kept you going? Okay, sharp. As in, I have goals. I don't want to give up. I don't want to see myself giving up.
My background and my surroundings, and to make people believe that a black child can do it as well, and that Bushbuck Ridge, it's more blessed and more talented than a lot of people think or imagine. We've got a lot of talents in Bushbuck Ridge, but unfortunately, as Bushbuck Ridge people, we don't love each other, we don't support each other, we're not there for each other. We mostly seem to be supportive on social media with congratulations and with you are doing the most and we keep up the good work. But in real life, we're not necessarily supporting each other. And then I had to make a lot of people to believe that we can support one another. If the other guys from out of the countries can build a lot of stores in our country and make a lot of money, we too can, if we can be united.
Yeah, it actually seems like out here, you support who you want to support. And so it's like we actually choosing, today I'm comfortable with supporting Kells. This one is like, I'm just supporting Bobby's Net. Or like, it's like
we've got that kind of segregations and that kind of status. Now I can't support this one is supporting about those ones. And it's not really how it should be. Yeah, it's not really how it should be, man. It's like, we need to support each other wholeheartedly, regardless of who a person is.
Yeah, and when you finally make it, knowing very well or no one supported you, they come back like,
and they will say, and somebody that didn't even contribute 10 rand, and they will say, and the moment they see on TV, cousin, like, exactly, there's no cousin who want to post a poor cousin.
Yeah.
Cousins, they want to post successful cousins. The moment you get married, the moment you achieve your goals, you graduate, the moment you appear on TV, the moment they hear on radio, everybody wants to talk about you.
Yeah, man, that's something that me myself I'm not seeing right now. I know I'm watching, I'm observing. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you anything you'd like to ask?
Yeah, I want to ask about the Vincent Giva
Foundation. Yeah.
All right. Vincent Giva Foundation started back in 2013, 2014. I opened it to inspire the youth and to help youth who have got talents and the youngsters who have got talents, so I can help them to go far and to realize how significant their talents are. And the motto of Vincent Giva Foundation is called Aspiring the Youth Through Talents, Education and Entrepreneurship. Actually, we're focusing more on education, entrepreneurships and talents.
Oh yeah, speaking of talent, you're actually a talent manager, right?
Come again?
You're actually managing a young...
youngster. Her name is Lekhumo Masita. She's 8 years old. She's from Shatali. She's from Shatali village in Bushbuck Ridge. So she's one of the BBR young best dancer. She's doing well. And she says the dream is to be a choreographer. She wants to train people to how to dance. And I'm so inspired, and I took her to a lot of schools and churches, birthday parties. And yeah, Lekhumo, she's doing well.
Yo, imagine being that young and already you have a vision.
Yeah.
So
you can actually bring the poster so that the viewers can see of Lekhumo. Can actually bring the poster.
Let's see which one is this one.
This one, Lekhumo Masite. So wow, she's doing well. I recognized her at Dronslop Talent Competition last year.
Can you go down?
Yes, at the Bushbuck Ridge Talent Competition last year. So the girl is doing the most. She won a lot of money and a lot of vouchers there. And then I spoke to her parents that I would like to mentor this kid and manage her. And wow, they gave me the opportunity and they are happy today.
So I believe that there's a lot of talent out there.
There's a lot.
I also believe that there's a lot of talent in Bushbuck Ridge.
Yes.
It's just that we are in a box. You don't wanna.
Yeah, we don't wanna help each other, Joe.
Yeah.
So as for me, like that, I was like, no. Modimu should just help me step in the presenting level. So guys, I really appreciate you, and so I really appreciate each and everyone here.
I appreciate the platform.
I've seen a video. Man, she's wow. Like I don't know when you see this, but I know you're doing the most. Because I believe that as a kid on that age, some of us were like, I wanna be a doctor, I wanna be a police, what. Choreographer was never on someone's mind.
Like I was so overwhelmed. I was with Kels. It's yesterday when she told me that we took her to this other church around Akonu Plaza. And I said, what's your dream actually? She said, my dream is to be a choreographer. And I asked Kels that, wow. And I told Kels that, did you hear what she said? And then he said, no. I said, she says her dream is to be a choreographer. And then I asked her, what is a choreographer? She said, I said, wow.
Yeah, man, it really seems like the mindset is already there, or no.
She's very smart.
She knows what she wants.
Because she could be a presenter. She can speak Xitsonga. She can speak Xitsonga so well. She can speak English so well. She can speak Sipulana and Sipedi so well.
Yo, man.
And she can write and read.
When I was in grade 10, I didn't know what I wanted to do. When I was in grade 11, I wanted to be a TV presenter. And then Judy, I'm here.
And then now she showed me her other talent that I didn't know. She's a dramatist. She can play drama so well. I saw her with Kels yesterday at church. A dramatist. And she could sit on the drama chair, and then she could do it with her hands, without the sticks. I was very impressed.
Yo, I know that.
The kid is a diamond, man.
Hey, I know.
The next coming Bushbuck Ridge, a millionaire youngster, I'm telling you.
What are you doing?
Rise and shine, Bushbuck Ridge.
Yeah, Bushbuck Ridge is so amazing.
Yo, man, I've seen a clip of her dancing. I was like, hey, man, which one is this one? That one is actually on another level. Yeah, man, so shout out to you, bro. Like,
tell us about the shoe.
Oh, the shoe. We've designed our own African shoe. Yeah, for the first time in Bushbuck Ridge, we've designed our own African shoe. Actually, it is designed by my sister from one big family. So we're currently running a shop at Tulamahashi Mall where we're selling the shoe. Already made a lot of sales. Approximately, we might have sold over 300 to 500 shoes nationwide. And
Wow.
we've employed over 10 women who are busy designing the shoe. So we've got sizes, all sizes and all colors. And you place an order and then we design it for you. And then we also courier nationwide. We haven't given it a name, but it's coming. It's coming. Yeah, I'm still working on the name. But now it's functioning very well. It's doing the most. It's selling. It's selling.
It's a must get.
Yeah, it's a must get. It's very comfortable. I was delivering some order this morning.
Yeah, man. No lie, you're actually doing a lot. You're
doing the most.
Yeah, man. You are a role model. You are an icon, actually.
Thanks a lot, man. I feel so humble.
I think next time when they host Bushbuck Ridge Awards, you should get an award too. Because
this one deserves. Do you have an award, actually?
Yes, I was honored 4 times, but I think Bushbuck Ridge owes me an award to be the first and the youngest BBR poet and a speaker who broke the record of motivating over 1,000 schools nationwide. And I think even one of the South African BS universities, they owe me that award.
Does Bushbuck Ridge make those type of events in jail?
Yeah, they do. I think they're working on it. It's not that they're not aware. They are aware that Vince is the first guy actually in Bushbuck Ridge who made history. Yeah, I think they're working on it. They're working on it.
Yeah, they must.
Yeah.
They must.
It's a must.
They must honor us.
Yeah, you wanna host the awards? Yeah, I know it will be a great idea. Eh?
Yeah, actually, if that happen, I'm gonna connect you. You guys are good presenters and good MCs. I love you guys. I admire you. I treasure you. You're so amazing.
I know. I'll blush when I get home.
I'll
cry when I get home, guys. It's not the time. But yeah, man, I really appreciate that. It really means a lot. That it's coming from someone like you who has been doing a lot actually. You haven't you didn't really open doors, but you shift how I see life and how the mindset of saying, okay, sharp, my goals or whatever. It's really amazing because now I see already how I should do things, who to work with. It's really amazing, Joe. Shout out to you, actually.
Shout out to you. You did not only motivate, you also created employment. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I've also created a lot of employments, and I taught people how to sell on the streets and how to run businesses and how to open businesses because we can't all be employed.
Yeah.
The way the education system in our country is, it's hard to get there, and it's all about who you know these days.
Yes, exactly.
Connections killed qualifications.
Yeah.
Connections killed qualifications.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's something that even DJ's Boo was saying that getting a job is tough out here.
It's tougher. Every family must sell
something.
Yeah, it's true.
I didn't know we have something in common. I know it's something.
And this other guy said he will not work hard. The only person who works hard is that one who picks up the papers.
Exactly. Those ones are hard workers, and those who are baking stinners, those ones are hard workers.
Those ones are hard workers.
Yeah, and those who are building the bridges.
Yeah, 9-to-5 jobs that we get, whatever salary we get.
Yeah. Now we're working smart with laptops, with our phones, like technology. It's a great advantage. Back then, when most of us grow, we used to have the so-called infrared before Bluetooth. There was infrared, and you could transfer files doing like this. Yeah.
Even.
By then, yeah. Now there is Bluetooth. Now there is social media. Back then, we grew up with Mixed and To Go. Yeah, and a lot of youngsters, they're not familiar with Mixed and To Go.
Yeah, no, they are not. But I am, thank God, it didn't pass me. I'm one of them. That's all. I don't know about the whole team. I don't know, but then as for me, I did. Even though the name was weird.
Yeah, Mixed.
Yeah, you come up with an account name which is so weird.
Oh, yeah. I could call myself King Charmer back then.
Yeah, back then you have these names.
I was King Charmer.
Yeah, so you're actually working with Hulela Graphics.
Yeah, Hulela Media Graphics.
Yeah,
sure. Hulela Media Graphics, man, it's on the
tell
next
us about
level.
that one.
It's on the next level. I'm actually the marketing manager of Hulela Media Graphics. We have a shop at Tulamahashi next to Dr. Zelda Medical Suit and JZ Motor Spare. It's actually the biggest media company in Mpumalanga.
Wow.
We're working with over 200 big companies nationwide. The likes of DJ Stoki, Maporisa, Kabza the Small, Angelic, Focalistic, TNS, Da Capo, Mo Flavor, and other big South African artists. It is our company that designs them, posters, and the likes of the Village Lodge, the likes of Kutsong Lodge, the likes of Pendulani Lodge, the likes of Cottage Eatery, Mongo Chicken Farm.
Wow.
A lot of businesses have developed actually through Hulela, and a lot of companies actually are not aware that I'm the marketing manager. And when I see the posters and the the posters and the designs and also the logos, and I tell them that it is our company that designed this. Wow, it is your company. Hey, it's our company. I said, wow, you guys are doing the most. I said, we are so humble, but we started small. Today, Hulela Media Graphics is big, man.
Yeah, man. So
And it has created a lot of employments.
Yeah. Just to step outside here a little bit. We're actually working so hard to get where we want to be, and we come across a lot of challenges.
Yeah.
So how do you overcome all that? Like, how do you overcome all the
Sure, bruh.
the disappointment, the backstabbing?
It's quite downgrading and it's quite discouraging, especially in schools. I was rejected. I won't mention the name of the schools, but there is a school in Bushbuck Ridge that rejected me about 10 times, and I went there with high-profile people asking to inspire their learners. They said, in our school, our kids are inspired, are motivated, they don't need motivations. And then the school was not performing very well by then. And then overcoming challenges, you need to believe in yourself, and you need to tell yourself that I may sell a good product to the right people and they may decline me or they may not be interested. And then I need to move to the next person. The next person might be interested. So one person doesn't have to make you give up. Yeah, if there are 1,000 people who could support your business and then there is 500 people who want you to give up, then you must go with the 1,000 that support your business. So you must be strong with a good courage, you must be persistent, you must be courageous, you must be passionate. You must tell yourself that I am a never give up person, I'm not turning back, I know where I'm heading to, and I know what I want to achieve at the end of the day. So you need to push, man, you need to push, you need to fight, you need to be a strong person, you must stand tall and fight. And forget about the negativity and forget about everyone who's trying to make you look inferior.
No, I'm touched.
Yeah.
I'm really touched.
You must push. And you must humble yourself in people, because if you don't humble yourself, people want to help you, they'll think that you already made it, you don't need help. So humility and discipline is one of the best keys to success, man.
What do you love about yourself?
I'm a hustler, I'm a goal-oriented person, I'm a never-give-up-ing person.
Yeah, man.
I always push, man. I always push. If I would have gave up, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't be running the business that I'm running. I wouldn't be choosing to be the brand ambassadors of the business that I'm into.
And you still have a long way to go.
I'm still having a long way. Now that I'm back on TV, I'm busy with commercials. Yo, it's so amazing. I've already done about 5 adverts. 3 they are on TV and 2 they are on radio stations.
So do you see yourself under some Hollywood level?
Yeah, I believe one day it shall come to pass. It's one of my biggest dreams. I believe one day a lot of voices on TV and radio will be mine. They will use my voice for a lot of TV and radio commercials and a lot of movies and stories and dramas. I believe so.
Hey guys, I really hope you're ready for this one.
Yeah.
It's coming through with a universal level. So yeah, man. So do you like to ask something?
Tell us about how you made your first million.
Oh, how I made my first million.
I didn't expect this one.
No, when the time when you were explaining, it was an interesting answer. So
have you made one?
Come again?
Have you made one, a million?
Yes, I did make $1 million. I don't have it in my bank account, but I already made $1 million through business and through selling.
That's a good question. That's why I'm paying attention.
I need to drink water for this one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, this one I'm paying attention. Go.
Yeah, okay, this is how I made my first million before age 35. I told a lot of people that before age 35 I want to have made a million through selling. And they didn't understand, and they told me that it's not possible. At your age, what big business are you running? And I told them that I can get the money on the street. And it happened. Okay, I motivated over 1,000 schools nationwide, and then I could spend not less than 1,000 per school. 1,000 schools, 1,000 rand per school, and then that took me over 10 years to do that. And then now when you say 1,000 times 1,000, it's 1 million rand. It's the money that I spent in school, the money that I made through selling. And that money has created a lot of youth, job creation, a lot of employments. And a lot of people who worked with me, they are very far today. They've gained experience for communication skills, for selling, how to be an admin, how to be a manager. I could teach them all of those. And I learned that on the street. Theory beats practice every time. Theory beats practice, because somebody who sells on the street has more knowledge than the one who has been taught theory. Because the one who sells on the streets, he knows how to close deals. He knows how to change somebody's life to buy their products. And that's what I'm doing. And oh man, I made a lot of money in schools, in churches, and weddings, and birthday parties. And then now I'm dreaming of making a million that will be in my bank account. The million that I made, I spent it through schools, and I could sponsor myself. I could sell SIM cards, airtime, data. I could sell pencils and ball pens. And we couldn't make less than 1,000 in each and every school that we visited, man. Made a lot of money, including schools and churches, and including weddings, including on the streets. And by then I did a lot of TV appearances. Kids could see a celebrity to me, and I could use the advantage to make a lot of money, to create jobs. And yes, I did make a million before age 35.
Hey guys, today we interviewed a millionaire, guys. Our first like, we just had it already. We have a celebrity, a millionaire, guys. Are we making bigger moves?
I'm inspired to
yeah, no, actually, I'm touched. Actually, so like, tell us about this beautiful place that you're in right now.
Kutsong Lodge.
So how did you actually become a brand ambassador?
A brand ambassador. I came to Kutsong Lodge, I think it was once or twice. Yeah, I had an event. I was invited actually here at an event. So I met the management by then. But by then, I didn't have a mind of me being a brand ambassador. It was just me willing to host events and so forth. And then the moment I was on TV and I could get a lot of requests and invitations, I developed the love of saying, if I can be a brand ambassador for certain companies, they can really hire me to be a brand ambassador, because I'm able to sell, I'm able to close deals, I'm able to connect people, and I know a lot of people. And I said, wow, let me approach them. I approached them. They declined me they ignored me about 4 or 5 times. And then the 6th times they replied me and they said, we must meet for a meeting. And then by then I was doing well on TV. Even today I'm still doing well. I'm just saying that I had a lot of appearances and I was all over. So they called me and then they saw business in me. And then we sat down, we had to close the deals. And then they selected me to be the first brand ambassador, and then we designed a poster at our company, and then it was all over. And then a lot of companies, they were inspired seeing me being the brand ambassador of Kutsong Lodge. And then they came, Earth Agency Hardwood Works. This company deals with, they design coffee tables, dining tables, and they do wallpapers indoors and outdoors. And then I'm also the brand ambassador of that company. And then now Dagarai BNB also approached me. We are working on the deals, and then also there is Ntwanani Wines. There's Ntwanani Wines. It's a Bushbuck Ridge gin. Yeah, it's Bushbuck Ridge gin. We are currently on the process of me being the brand ambassadors, and other big companies are still coming.
Yo.
Yeah, and if you guys are watching, I'm available to be the brand ambassadors of your businesses. And Kutsong Lodge is doing very well now, man. It's doing very well.
Yeah, no, it's really a beautiful thing. Well, I'm also an MC. Maybe they should just send me a call back.
Yeah, I think I'll connect too. And then at Kutsum Lodge, we've got accommodation, we've got chalets, we've got swimming pools, we've got dry areas, we've got, what do they call it? Jumping castles for kids.
Wow.
We've got a big space where you can park about 300 to 500 cars, 300 to 500 cars inside. And we're still building permanent rooms at the back. It's so amazing, man. People should visit Kutsum Lodge to come and see what we have inside. And also sell, what do they call it? Beverages. Also sell beverages. You can see the background is going down when we've got events, it's coming. Yeah, people, they sleep day in, day out. Yeah, it's happening, man. And there is free Wi-Fi, there are screens inside the accommodations, beautiful bed and beautiful setup inside. There's a zinc, there's a stove, there's DSTV, man. It's happening. Come to Kutsum Lodge. And it's very affordable. Per night, the chalets it's 550 and the other ones it's 450.
Wow, that's really affordable.
Yeah, very affordable. And then breakfast goes somewhere around 100 to 150. And then lunch somewhere around 150 to 200 and dinner 150 to 200. So it's very affordable, man. It's a place to be.
As if you should bring me here.
Yeah, I'm rocking the t-shirt. I'm rocking the t-shirt.
I think we should remain the both of us.
Yeah, I think they're busy cooking and they won't forget us.
I know.
Yeah.
I will stay. We're making another episode.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, a smell coming from the kitchen might simply means that food is getting ready.
Oh.
Hey, actually. Yeah, I don't know if ever you'd like to know something maybe outside the box, outside the brand.
Not really. I just want to ask him to say any last words to his fans, everybody that looks up to him.
All right. I'm actually busy with voiceovers. I can talk. I've got a talent of talking like most of the people around the world in South Africa.
Can you talk like me?
Yeah, I can talk like you.
I want to hear this one.
And then I can do the voiceover for various companies. I'm not the guy behind some of the voices, but some of the voices I'm the guy behind. I did an advert my first advert is called Bravoplex with Mkhlonisha and Smelani. It's a TV advert and a radio advert. The second one is called Bravo Living. It deals with health products. The third one is called Hlami Kim Musical School. Yeah, it's called Hlami Kim Musical School. The fourth one is called Gasbali Flame Grilled Chicken. Yeah, I did that one with Kolima Shindra from Ganlon FM. And then the fifth advert, it's called, this one is called, I forgot this one. Oh, the last one is for Wulela Media Graphics. I did an advert for Wulela Media Graphics. And then I can speak like my angel comedy, something like, Emanuela, very good. What is it that I are doing to me? I'm telling you, Emanuela, today I come from your school. You guys have done very well. I was with your headmaster. Your headmaster told me that you guys have done very well. Oh, uncle, really? Emanuela, come here, sit down. I'm going to give each of you 5,000 naira. Oh, uncle, really? Before I give you the money, I want to send you to go to buy food for me at that shop. Before I die, and then I can speak like Nelson Mandela. Never, never, and never again shall it be that this beautiful land will again experience the oppression of one by another. Oh, thank you very much.
Wow.
And you look like him.
And then I can talk like Steve Harvey. I can talk like Ngodwani from Mina Mina. Hi, Kora Georgina, man. Hey, Katamina Nukuranza Ngofuela, man. Imfu kamina nibafundisi masikulawa. Hakhona kodwa kumbala sudini saseka, man. And then I do something like, try something amazing. A Devon hates pizza. Simba roars with flavor. Red Bull gives you wings. Amarula, the spirit of Africa. MTN, everywhere you go. The following programs rated 13. Parental guidance is advised. www.etv.co.za. It's brought to you by Vodacom, South Africa's leading cellular network. Vodacom, power to you. Ray Vodacom.
Hey, no wonder you love Vodacom. Yeah, no, okay.
Yeah, so I'm a professional voiceover artist. I'm actually having an academy, a training academy in Tulamahashi, where I train youngsters and elderly people to do voiceovers.
So yeah, man, really, I still want to thank you for actually hosting us. It really means a lot. So any words that you want to say to your fans?
I can close with a poem titled Who Am I?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as a poet, I think a lot of viewers are expecting a poem. Who am I? It began in the morning when I wake up with sad faces, thinking about past days, forgetting about those days. Gone are those days forever. I don't waste time thinking about past days. I don't blame myself in what I've done yesterday. What it is done, it is done. I won't turn it, I won't change it. I won't change the past, but I can change the future. When we are speaking about changing, never say you will change tomorrow. What if tomorrow never come? For even a life which you are living on it today doesn't promise tomorrow. So who are you? Shala watitiva, na waditsiva. Who are you? An earliest bird catches the first worm. Shinyan shaktukana mpunzu, shikumashugun shaknona. In your life, gekseni, itola sibungle sinonile. Chinoni chano buba, chifara chukun chonone sao. A fuel found the first verm, meaning that an earliest bird catches the first worm. A baby does not cry, dies on a mother's behind. Mwana asaling, ukhwela taring, mntwana ngakhaliyo, ufela mbelekweni. Mwana asalili, ufela ngozwini. Ababa vatni helni, ster farma achter, meaning that a baby who does not cry dies on a mother's behind. Who are you? Shala watitiva. Who are you? Amen.
Wow. I mean, as for me, I'm really inspired. So, you are selling your merchandise, you are selling the shoes.
Yes.
So how can people reach out to you to order?
Alright, they can follow me on my social media handles. I'm Vince the Poet on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube they can type Vince the Poet TV. And then we're running a shop at Tulamahashi Mall. We're running a media company at Tulamahashi next to Dr. Zelda Building or Medical Suit and JZ Motorspare. We're having an internet cafe at Akunuk next to Mirupa Kawash and Iskon Distributor. We're also running an internet cafe at Akunuk Technical next to Vazonda Kutira. We're also running a media company at Akunuk next to Raja Hardware at a Manapol complex. It's called Prato the Deal. Yeah, so we're also running a big fashion designing company in Johannesburg at Carlton Center Mall with my guys where we design school uniforms. There's a lot of businesses that we're doing that a lot of people doesn't know. But yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah, man. So, really, I really want to thank you, actually. I just want to thank the whole team. Shout out to actually everyone out here. Shout out to you, actually. This time you popped up. You stand still. I want to working with celebrities, guys. So yeah, man. I really want to thank you for popping up on this episode. I really hope that you actually stay. Shout out to Kel's Visuals, the man behind the camera. Shout out to Mova Calist for coming through. That one is as a musician, a vocalist. So we're going to talk about that soon. Shout out to Bobby Snaps. Yo, man, shout out to each and everyone who actually came through. Yeah, and shout out to viewers, man. You are the most important people. We started the whole thing, and then you actually helping us grow, man. It really means a lot. Shout out to you, man. Anything you'd like to say to our viewers?
I wanted to say thank you so much to our viewers at home for supporting us. It means a lot to us. We really appreciate your likes.
Yeah, man.
And
you can also give them our social.
We are What's Behind the Culture on Facebook. We are What's Behind the Culture on Instagram. And What's Behind the Culture on Twitter. Thank you so much.
And not forgetting YouTube.
Oh my word. And What's Behind the Culture on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe on our YouTube channel.
Yes, all you gotta do is like, subscribe, and share.
And comment.
So to Vince the Poet and Kutam Lodge, really thank you guys.
Thank you, Vince the Poet, for your time. Thank you so much
so
for
humbling.
accommodating us.
Yeah, man, it really means a lot. So yeah, follow me on Instagram. It's Sir_LordFresh, and that's Instagram, and Facebook it's Lord Fresh Mabuza, and my Facebook page is Lord Fresh. So I'm just being kind because hey, my account is y'all are just bombing my DM. But anyway, I really appreciate each and everyone who's watching. So from me and the rest of the team, thank you very much. Peace.
And I am Zinhle Shukane. That was a massive one. I am Zinhle Shukane on Facebook, Zinhle Shukane on the other accounts. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time, next week, same time, same place. Thank you.
Tango.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system.